What was the first record you listened to?
You know, a lot of cowboy music.
Cowboy music.
And those days was a lot of cowboy music.
Very interesting. So what year would that be then? When kind of cowboy music that you
The
listened?
1930s, but I don't know what year.
Okay,
When
that's
I
fine.
was a teenager.
Okay, and you had records back then, and
Oh yeah, we had a lot of records.
do you remember possibly what kind of record player you had in your home?
Oh, what was the name of that thing again? It was a high thing, you know. Well, I always liked organ music.
Organ music.
Oh yes. And some of that music, that organ music those days were just beautiful. I liked it. Of course, I like music too.
Right. What do you remember about your first experiences with radio?
Oh yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
It was a big deal. In those days, it seems like there was more music than there is now. It's a lot of programs, but like shows.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see it, of course.
Yeah, like TV shows.
Yeah. Oh, there was a lot on.
Yeah.
And they were so nice. No, but my mother listened to a certain program every day.
Every
It
day.
was just like a movie. She just loved that program. It was so interesting, that story.
First of all, do you remember what time it was that you remember TV becoming available?
I remember, but what year? That was in the 1940s.
40s.
1940s is when it
Okay.
came out.
Not so much.
Well, it just happened that our neighbor boy, he sold them. We had to put everybody, you could tell who had a TV.
Yeah, because of the
Because
thing
the
on top of your
houses
house.
would have an aerial on top, had TVs. If you didn't have an aerial, you didn't have a TV in those
Right.
days. We thought they were amazing. But you know, my son that's there, all he cared for was games on TV. Game shows.
He's the
We
first
like
one you
Lawrence
remember.
Welk.
What's that?
Lawrence Welk,
Lawrence Welk. What is that?
musician, big band. We always liked it playing.
Yeah. Do you remember what your family's first TV set cost, possibly?
I think $200. There were some programs we were so interested in, you know, we stayed home and looked at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stayed home.
Right. Maybe instead of doing something else, you
Well,
watched.
we didn't have a TV, but then we went way more at night, you know.
What do you remember about the first 30-second commercials that you can remember?
Seems like in those days they advertised Coca-Cola quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Seems like it. It seems like the commercials are longer nowadays
Yeah.
than years ago.
Yeah.
Now, I think there's swearing. Swearing,
Mm-hmm.
some swearing on TV.
Okay. You don't like that
I
very
don't
much.
like that.
Yeah.
And what I don't like now are those women. They're all half-dressed,
Right.
showing half of the breasts. I get so sick of looking at that.
Yeah.
They shouldn't allow people like that on TV.
Right.
The men are all dressed
Yeah.
decent, but the women nowadays on programs. It's
And
really,
they didn't dress. Nobody dressed like that back then.
oh no, they sure didn't.
Yeah. Is there
And
anything?
there's so many people that say, "Oh my God,"
Yeah.
I don't like to hear that.
Yeah.
It's okay to
The
say,
Lord's-
"Oh my God," in a spiritual way, but
Yeah.
they don't do that.
Do you remember what your first movie experience was?
I think my first movie was in 1936. I can't think of it now, but Grapes of Wrath.
Oh. Wow.
That's the first one I saw.
Do you have a favorite movie or?
I did like the sound of music.
That was very
I said,
nice.
you can even see it once in a while on TV again. I think nowadays it seems like we're going more positive and everything.
Okay. Seems like everything's kind of. You think it's a good effect on society and people in general,
Yeah, I do.
especially like with the internet. Maybe. Do you have much experience with internet?
No,
Not too much.
no. I don't even know how to work on the internet. I don't have,
Have you ever used it?
no,
Really? It's very
I
interesting.
don't
to me.
have any.
But you've heard of it.
Oh yeah, I've heard of internet.
You haven't?
My kids have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my kids have that.
Mm-hmm.
They both have internets.
You don't like the
But
idea
you know,
of
it came in use so late in my life
Yeah.
that I felt just, what's the use of learning it at my
Learning
age?
it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the use?
You've gone all this time without it.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it would be kind of hard to learn at this point.
Oh, yeah. Don't pay for me no more.